Welcome back, everyone. Let's see what energies we have want to come out today. What needs to be explored. What the Spirit want revealed. We have round and round and mending. Okay. Mending something that is perhaps a round and round situation. It may seem like this issue just keeps coming back again and again and again. And you want to get rid of whatever this is and just repair the wound and not reopen the wound ever again. Thinker. It's weighing on your mind heavily. You're probably overthinking the situation. You're giving it a lot of energy. The fates. Trust in the fate. Trust that everything that is supposed to happen will happen. And let go of the situation. Just step back. Have trust in outcomes. Something fell on the floor. Time for a nap. Yeah, it's time for you to relax and just let this situation go. Let's see, what could this situation be that you need to let go of that just keeps returning? Let me grab this deck here and get some clues. A clue. Round and round, mending, overthinking it, let it go, trust and fate, time to relax, self-care, time for a nap doesn't just mean like literally lay down and take a nap. It includes that, but also taking care of yourself, spiritual baths and such. Okay, didn't expect this, but Asia came out, which includes India, China, Korea, Japan, and other places, I'm sure. So maybe you are someone of Asian descent or Asian ancestry, perhaps. Or maybe you are involved in a relationship with someone that is Asian or has Asian ancestry. Or maybe you've taken a trip to Asia before. Or maybe you've always wanted to travel to Asia. Somehow Asia is a distinctive aspect of this. And communication peeked its head out earlier, and I wanted to take it, but I thought that's obvious, and I don't want to cover this thinking, well, this is about, excuse me, miscommunication or communication. Let's put this out. Hopefully it's done its job. So maybe this is involving communication with someone of Asian descent. You could be of Asian descent. Regardless of the Asia connection, communication is at play. And then we have in reverse a real man, divine masculine. So maybe you are, well, it's in a reverse. So let's just hope this is not about you. And maybe this is about someone you're connected with that is not behaving, let's just say, like a real man or divine masculine. So communication. Oh, we have a lot of locations going on. East Coast, the U.S. That could be Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, D.C., Pennsylvania. So anywhere on the East Coast is where this not so divine masculine is located. And I do believe you are someone that has Asian descent or ancestry, I should say. Or maybe you live in Asia right now. Okay. When doves cry. Wow. Prayer in reverse. You're not the same person anymore. And toxic in the reverse. Unhealed in the reverse. Okay. I think we have a when doves cry, of course, by Prince. In that song, he's stating, like, how could you leave me? You know, in this world, it's so cold. And then he starts to go into, maybe these are the reasons. I'm too demanding, I'm too bold. So basically, he's exploring through the song, you left me. Yeah, I see my faults, but you left me. How could you do it when we had this connection? So I think that that is what this is about. You, and maybe communication was the issue in the relationship, the main underlying theme, why it didn't work. Or maybe because he's not a divine masculine, or he's behaving in a way that is opposite of what a divine masculine would do, which is to protect you, not hurt you. So maybe this is someone who's hurtful, or who has been malicious, who has been abusive even. But they're realizing, and in that story, I have to go back to When Doves Cry. I think is pertinent in that story, in that movie, and I think it reflected Prince's real life. I think he admitted to that, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. The movie was inspired by his parents' relationship, and his father was indeed abusive to his mother. So I'm just getting that might be a vibe here. Someone who may have been abusive. And now prayer in reverse, I think the prayers to get you back are not being answered, because this is not a situation where the divine will want you back with someone who is harmful to you. And it says you're not the same person anymore. Indeed not. You would not put up with the same thing. They don't want you back. They might think they want you back. The old you is what they want back. But who you are now would not put up with a quarter of the things that they are expecting to get away with. So no, they don't want you back. You're not the same person anymore. Toxic in reverse. You're not allowing toxicity anymore. Your life is not toxic. Your expectations are not lining up with people who are toxic. And unhealed in reverse, you're healed from this whole situation, from this whole relationship. So why round and round? Why mending from something round and round, overthinking it, instead of letting fate handle it and just relaxing? Maybe this person is, though you have shut the door on it, they are trying to continue to the next cycle with you. Maybe they are trying to continue, go another round, literally, no pun intended. They want to go another round, but you're saying no. Prayers to God, no. So this is something that they want to just push for, is what I'm feeling from this situation. Okay. And it's a headache for you. But you need to trust that this too shall pass. This is not going to be something that you have to deal with. You don't even have to deal with it now. You can kind of block it out, ignore their intentions and what they want, because what they want has no bearing on what you're going to do. So they can want, think, you know, all they want, but you have the power to say no and to keep them out of your life. Let's get into tarot. Okay, Empress, the world. I'm sorry, she's got the world. I'm thinking of the Empress has the world in her hands, but indeed it's in her belly, in her womb, her creative. She can create anything she wants in this world. She's fertile. And it came out with the Knight of Cups. Okay, someone wants to come in with love. They feel romantic toward you, Empress. Let's see what we have. Is this the new person, or is this the person that wants round and round and you don't welcome that any longer? Let's see. Ooh, the Emperor. Divine Masculine in his authority here. Embodiment. Okay. What about this Emperor and this Knight of Cups? And he's your match. Haha. Hello. The Emperor and the Empress. Okay. Coming toward you with love. The Moon. This could mean a lot of things. Of course, we are still, to me, in this the period of the full moon. In Aquarius. So it could be timing, or it could mean you're not aware of this Emperor. A new person that maybe has a crush on you or has romantic intentions toward you. Let's see, what is this about the Moon? Two of Pentacles came out with the Hierophant. Of course, this could mean a spiritual leader or God's influence on the situation, balancing things out. Because we had before a card that reflected prayer in the reverse, meaning God is not allowing this person back into your life. So let's see, is that this Emperor? I'm still trying to figure out if this is a new one or the one that you are not going forth with anymore. Oh. Okay. The Lovers flew out. Okay, the Lovers flew out with the Ace of Wands. A passionate new start. I think the divine is blessing this Emperor. Someone that is a divine masculine. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Unlike the first row of the one who did not behave as a divine masculine for you. Your match coming forward to you. The Moon, you may not be aware of this, but the divine is balancing this out. You deserve it. And it's a relationship, it's going to be passionate. Wow, a new Ace of Wands is a new start. It could also sometimes mean not new, renew. But in this case, I think this is new. Okay, Seven of Cups. Is that someone confused, trying to figure out something and what to do, which way to go? Let's see. Or just having lots of options. Coming up under you, Princess. Empress. Oh, okay. I think that means that you have options. And Six of Wands, no matter what option you take, no matter who you choose to be with, the divine's only bringing forth an Emperor to step toward you because you've been through so much. And this is to balance out things. You have probably built up a lot of good karma. That's what would happen, and the divine's not going to let you or anyone come your way that's abusive or anything else. And you're not going to let it happen. You've changed. You're healed. You're not allowing toxicity. So this new passionate start is going to be with someone, but you're going to have your choice. That's why it's unknown, the Moon. You're going to have your choice. Maybe you're going to date, because whatever you choose is Six of Wands to the Sun. You're going to be happy and victorious no matter what. It's kind of like a guarantee, a blessing. Your next relationship is a blessing. It's going to be an Emperor to match you. What a good read. Wow. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody to invest in. To grow old with is what I'm thinking in this situation. Marriage or not, depending on your, what do you call it, preferences. Eight of Pentacles, back-to-back Pentacles here. Putting in the time, putting in the work in a long-term relationship. I think that's it. Okay. Temperance and the Five of Cups. Disappointment. Alchemizing disappointment. Or Archangel Michael coming in to help you with any disappointing feelings that you may be having right now. Because again, you're still mending. So this is what's to come for you, the moon. You don't know this. Right now, you're probably still in the midst of not taking someone's calls, and each text is reminding you of the past, and it's keeping you stuck thinking and kind of like in that, yeah. You may want to change your number. I'm serious. It seems to me like you just really want to close this out and move forward. But there's just some residue to clean up. And Archangel Michael's here to help you with that, is what it looks like. Page of Cups. So that you can be in an innocent, sweet, dream-like, believe in love again stage, which is the Page of Cups. Beautiful. Archangel Michael coming in to help you to get over this disappointment so you can be the Page of Cups again. Believing in love, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I think it's beautiful. And then at the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. And I think that is someone that you are embarking on or going to have a journey with next. As someone who is like a divine masculine. Not just the Emperor, but the King of Cups, which is an aspect of the Emperor that is emotionally secure. They're not jealous when you go out and do anything. They're not, you know, controlling and insecure and holding you back and abusive. King of Cups is protective and loving and kind. And he makes you feel secure. So, yeah, great. Then under the Ace of Swords, just the Truth and Clarity card. So, beautiful read. Fantastic, fantastic. Whoever you are, it looks like you have a beautiful, bright future, but indeed the moon, you don't even see this coming. And you are in that in-between stage, still waiting to get rid of the residue from before. But you don't have to wait for them to move on.org. You, again, change that number, stop thinking about the past, and just move forward. It's pretty much simple as that at this point. And I think that's what Archangel Michael is here to help you do in every step of your day. Nudging you to do this, nudging you to think about that, you know. Beautiful. Let's get a Divine Feminine card for you to wrap this up. Any messages for the Empress as she lets go and moves on to much brighter days? Thecla, the prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. What a magnificent card to come from this deck. Because you do. This is what, oh my word. You may want to say these exact words a few times, as many times as you need to, because maybe you are still connected and you have cords to cut with this X, and maybe that is the problem here. I won't say problem, the challenge. One of the last little tidbits before you move forward and really let go of this round and round. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. This one may have thought that you belong to them, but you belong to self. So you say this statement, whether they believe it or not, it doesn't matter. You know it. The prophetess of true power. And look at the lion in this portal. It's like she's stepping through the lion's gate, which is, I believe, still in the environment or at this time, but definitely close enough. Yeah, the window's still open. Beautiful. Doing it now may be very paramount, may be very timely, may be a blessing for you. So with that, thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next reading.